So if we want to pay by credit card, we'll go into the credit card section. So if you have two different credit cards, select the one that you're working on. And this, usually you do this off of the statement. You can do it by the credit card slips, but sometimes if you're paying by US dollars, it'll give you the conversion on the statement, and you'll have more of a definitive area, like statement to go by to record all your credit card charges. And also, if by mistake you're paying for something that's for business, but you use your personal credit card, then when you match up your receipts to your credit card statements, all the receipts that are left over are either paid by another credit card or perhaps cash. So that will also give you an idea of which other receipts you need to record. So so you record all of your credit card charges, and this will track it by the vendor, but it won't, as I said before, it won't record it as a payable. It'll just record it as a purchase from that vendor. And so you'll go through and add all of your credit card charges and just keep going, save and new, and just keep going down until you've recorded all of your credit card charges. And then to record your cash payments, what I would recommend is keeping all of your cash purchases in an envelope, and then at the end of the month you would categorize all of your cash expenses by category. So office supplies, fuel, postage, whatever category they fall into. And then you can either enter them one at a time, which would be pretty time consuming. But if you wanted to track every individual purchase that way, you're more than welcome to do that. Or you can just run a tape and add up your monthly cash purchases by category and enter them all in one summary. So to do that, you'd go to company, and this is something I hadn't shown you yet, which is, and you may be using this for incidental entries. So you go to company and go to make journal entry, and you would have all of your cash receipts all added up. So you take the total of all of your cash receipts, and then we don't have a cash account, so we're going to add one. We'll set it up under bank, and then we'll just call it cash. And then so you're going to credit, which means it's coming out of cash. So say your cash receipts, the total for that month adds up to $252. And then you would just put down cash summary, January 2016. And then down here you would list all of your expenses. So you'd have your maybe your vehicle fuel receipts, which add up to $100. And so you can just copy and paste your note so that every time you look at any of these accounts, you'll know where that amount came from. It came from your cash summary. So this could be under vehicle maintenance, could be $52, and then you can have office supplies for $100, like that. So that's your cash total. And then you'd have your tape, which totals $252. So when you look at your cash account, you can reference it back to that cash summary batch. That would be the quickest, most efficient way of recording your cash payments. But like I said, if you wanted to record every single fuel receipt, you can do that as well. So we would just go save and close. Actually, I'm going to cancel. I'm going to show you how to, if say you do this big long entry that has all these expenses associated with it, and you don't want to have to redo it every single time, you can actually go to Edit and Memorize General Journal, and then you can call it Cash Summary, and you can either have a reminder, like if it's an every month thing, you can actually add it to your reminders list, and you can say monthly, and the next one you want to do is for, say, the end of February. Okay, and then you post it. So anything you want to any entries that you want to just go back and pull up again, then you just have to go to Lists, Memorize Transaction, and you see there, double click, and it will bring up your entry again, and then you just have to change your numbers. So it makes it very time efficient. Okay, so that's how you record your cash, your credit cards, your checks on the fly, and also your vendors.